Just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to Sesh. Today we are going to be continuing the conversation around James Charles because there has been a lot that has come out and been said since I made my last video on James Charles and this entire situation and him just getting called out almost every single day. There's a new person that is coming out saying something happened with James Charles. It's a whole thing and I definitely want to tell you guys what has been going on that we haven't talked about yet. So for those of you that don't know any of this stuff that has been going on with James Charles in the last couple of days, I made a video about it last week, but to give a brief summary, someone that is 16 years old, a boy, came out with a TikTok where he said that he was a fan of James Charles, and James Charles said in his long post about it that he saw this person on his page, like the recommended page on Instagram, and he decided to follow this person because he saw this person was following him. He added this person on Snapchat thinking that this person was 18 and they were talking to each other, and James was asking for photographs. James was sending photographs to him, and this person did admit their age to James, and James said that he immediately stopped sending them photos and talking to them after he knew their real age was 16. And this became a very large conversation because it is illegal to send and receive photographs from someone who is under the age of 18. No matter what happens, whether they lied about their age, whether you just didn't know their age, it is illegal because they are a minor. And as the adult in the situation, it is on James to get that information and make sure that who he is talking to is legally of age and he's not doing anything wrong. It is literally the law that it is on him for doing this, and it is not okay to be doing this type of stuff. And now, since all of that, there's honestly been a lot of other people that have come out and said that similar things have happened, and I'm not going to go too much into detail with it because there is just a lot of information coming out, and I don't know all of the details to all of the other stories, but I do know that every single time I freaking log onto Twitter, there's someone posting some new TikTok of someone saying that something occurred to them, and it is extremely disturbing to see some of the stuff that allegedly James said to these people and the way that they are saying he talked to them and saying that when they didn't want to send photos, he would get mad and question their confidence and things like that. And I can't even process the language of the screenshots that I've been seeing. Why would anyone talk to someone like that? It just disturbs me that some of these messages are people alleging that James Charles made them feel bad if they didn't send these things and then would unfriend them. And it's just come on, what the heck? That's so, I'm disturbed. And to hear that he allegedly sent these types of messages asking and demanding for these photographs to someone that was 16 is really hard to process because that is very, very disturbing information to be hearing. Just being a 16-year-old and feeling like you have to send someone something, otherwise they're not going to be your friend anymore. That is just, I can't even process it. This whole thing is disgusting. That's why it's illegal to do this type of stuff. I just think that asking for these types of photos in general should never, ever, ever feel this way. Even if you are an adult, if you're feeling pressured to send that type of stuff, or you're feeling like you have to send that stuff so someone isn't mad at you, that's not a good vibe at all. Now, I can't prove 100% that James really did say all these things and talk to people in this way, but this is just what people have been alleging on TikTok and on Twitter in different screenshots. But as for the recipients of these messages and the asking of photos and sending of photographs, the only person that I can confirm their age, which is 16, is the boy in the TikTok that we most recently talked about. That's the person that James addressed in his big message. And this 16-year-old actually posted on his Snapchat, which it is a private account, but the TikTok room posted some snaps from his story where he said that he was on his way to the police station. He put, "On my way to the police station, bye sister." And there's also a video of him talking, and he gave an update, and he said that once he was there, they looked through his phone. They were going to get into more contact with people that know more information to bring the case further. That's what he said on his Snapchat. I don't know any information further, but I wanted to just share that because I saw that on TikTok Room. But since all of this stuff has come out, James has honestly stayed pretty quiet for the most part on social media. He didn't post his video on Friday. He was going to post a video with some gamers and he ended up not posting it. And someone on Twitter asked him why he didn't post the video. And he said, I didn't want to post a video with them and drag them into my situation they had nothing to do with. It wouldn't be fair. It'll be out eventually. And someone else said to him on Twitter, I don't think you can notes app your way out of this, James. And James replied saying, I'm not trying to get out of anything. No matter what happened, it was unacceptable, embarrassing, and I should have taken the extra steps to research the person I was talking to. There is no excuse. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This is on me. So this is, yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Oh my, okay. To this I will say, there was a situation previously, like last July, where someone was not of age and lied to James about their age, and James said that he did not know this person's age. And basically it was the same situation where James was like, I was lied to about their age. I didn't know. I would never do anything like that. And a lot of people were just like, wow, like I feel really bad for James. And now that it has happened again, people are very much like, what's going on here? Why is this happening again? Why didn't you learn the last time that you cannot do these types of things? You need to either make sure the people that you're talking to are of age or not go for people that look like teenagers. You need to really, really, really know that you're doing illegal stuff here. I think because the first time this occurred, everyone just took it as, oh my gosh, James was lied to, and didn't really make a big deal out of it being illegal and really putting the heat on James for doing this type of stuff. That now that it's happened again, everyone is like, why is this happening again? Why are you doing this? This is not good. This is illegal. You should have learned the first time that this was illegal. You should have already known from the beginning before anything ever happened that this was illegal, and you can't do this. But I don't know if because everyone was saying, oh, he was lied to, and, you know, not making it a very big deal the first time, and the fact that after my sister, everyone did forgive him, that he just kind of thinks that he can be reckless and not have to be careful with what he's doing online. Because seriously, he was already called a predator by Tati and Jeffrey. And last summer we were told that he was talking to someone that was not of age, and he said that he was lied to about the age. For James Charles to have gone through Dramageddon and to still have allegations like this come out, it's very concerning for a lot of people. And a lot of people have a lot of questions. So the whole fool me once, shame on you, let me just say once again that the law is that even if you are an adult and you are lied to about a minor's age, you are still at fault. Something like this should have never happened in the first place, and for it to happen a second time, I don't know why after the first time you wouldn't start checking IDs. Like, if you were going to be saying that you were lied to, you should have made sure that never ever happened again. I also just don't understand why he won't go for older men. Like, his explanation on Logan Paul's podcast a while ago made no sense at all.
For me, I'm 21, but like I said, I have the mentality of a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I'm much more mentally and emotionally mature than a lot of people my age. I'm not physically attracted to older guys, which sucks. Like, I would date like the absolute youngest, like 18, 19 that looks a little bit older, or like 24 that like has a young personality.
Okay.
And this morning, James was back on Twitter acting like nothing is going on, tweeting out good morning with a ray of sunshine next to it. So that should tell you guys how James is feeling about the situation, that it is a good morning for him. So Trisha saw this and she had to say something about it. She said, imagine sending your inappropriate photographs to minors and still tweeting like everything is okay. Hold creators accountable. This isn't an oops, I'm sorry. This is a go to jail, do not pass go. Do not collect $200 Morphe brand deal. And that's what Trisha had to say about that. This situation definitely doesn't seem like it's going to just go away. It's definitely bringing a lot of stuff to light in a lot of people's eyes, and a lot of conversations are being had. Like I said, there's a lot of opinions. I mean, there are a lot of people saying that they feel bad for James and that James did nothing wrong. James was just lied to. And then there's obviously people that are like, James needs to go to jail. So I definitely want to know what you guys think about the situation in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.